Last 1 kilometer to Khardungla, and mountains has been playing a lot with me. It's only 1 kilometer and I have to do it. No matter what happens, I have to.
I had an unfinished business in Leh, a goal set on my own, a dream to reach on Khardungla top, not on a powered bullet, but on my bicycle.
I cried, I laughed, but I reached at Khardungla top at 18,320 feet. And man, I'm on top of the world. As soon as I reached here, I touched this ground and I cried a lot.
Bullet and Ladakh go hand in hand, but what you barely see on those curvy terrains are bicycles. There are only few who dream of riding a bicycle on such beautiful mountain curves. 40 kilometers, 40 kilometers, that's what they say is is from Leh. But what they don't tell you is that those 40 kilometers will be your hardest 40 kilometers ever paddled. It will break you mentally, drain you physically, and if that's not enough, your lungs will be gasping for air. A steep elevation gain of 2000 meters is not for faint hearted. This is no touristy stuff. This is a battle between your mind, body, and your willpower. The night of 22nd of August 2018, I was sleeping on a nice cozy bed, tossing, turning, smoking my lungs out, feeling the anxiety, feeling that fear creeping in, loop of thoughts running through my head, and all of me was seeking only one answer. Can I make it to Khardungla top tomorrow? After a sleepless night, the very next morning at 6:30 a.m., me, my bicycle, and my empty stomach were on the road. The road which was going to test me on every turn, break me mentally, make me give up.
I'm about to reach South Pullu. It's approximately 20 kilometers from Leh and more 16 kilometers to Khardungla.
But the power of will, the thirst to reach on the top, those screaming legs, the fire inside to prove myself, all of this were my support staff for next couple of hours.
Almost 8 kilometers away from our Khardungla, and the roads are pretty bad.
A grueling non-stop ride of 8 hours to the top of Khardungla made me realize how far I have left myself behind. I was on top of the world. The benchmark I was about to set for myself will work as my motivation and help me in transforming my life.
It's for hell of a ride. Few more kilometers, and I'll be there at my last resort, the Khardungla Pass. Yes. From there, from that road, and we'll be taking this bike for next 6 kilometers, which would be this, and I think the Khardungla top is at that place. Last 3 kilometers, I'm stopping every half an hour, and when I'm stopping, I'm not able to. I'm able to breathe properly, but it's taking a lot of courage to push back another pedal. It's tough, man. It's not easy. Last 2 kilometers, and I'm tired. I don't know what to do. I have more 2 kilometers, and just 2 kilometers are like 200 kilometers. I'm up on the mountains, able to see the Leh city, but I'm not able to see the Khardungla Pass yet. Last 1 kilometer, and I don't have energy left. I've been paddling since 8:30 in the morning, and it's almost 2. I was having no energy left in me. Khardungla top took everything out of me, everything.
It was my first time in my entire life I cried at a public place. I cried like a baby for something I accomplished. I cried because I defeated myself. I cried because it was my rebirth at 18,000 feet. I never felt so light. That emptiness, that moment where I felt I have no desires. The moment, the root, the struggle, all of this is engraved on my heart. As I stood on top of the world, I was able to see all those turns where my mind and body said, I can't do this. I was able to clearly correlate that this is what our life is. There are moments we think will break us down, but we always have an option to come back strongly and face it. Well, maybe I'll do it again someday. Till then, thank you for all the support. Keep checking Cycle and Beyond. There is so much to share and there is so much to see. Do check out my next video on how I ran a half marathon in my 18-meter lawn in lockdown.